Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 10th, 2021, 2022, and ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things been happening in the wrestling world. WWE 2K22 already announced their DLCs, and I believe it's the dates of the DLCs. And ladies and gentlemen, there's one DLC, one superstar. I can't believe he's not really a superstar. There's one person that will be on the game. I think everybody saw who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul will be a DLC character on 2K22. Oh my goodness, guys, what did we just watch? What did I just read? Hey, I'm happy. The next 3 months we will be getting DLCs. The next 3 months. I'm hoping that's all the numbers that was on there. If you guys seen it on social media, when they tweeted out, there was numbers at the end. I'm hoping those are the dates of when they're coming out, because I put them in my calendar. Because I'm happy for these DLCs. The 5 DLCs that I'm allowed getting because I have the season pass, because I got the NWO for Life edition. I'm loving the game, guys. There's some things I don't really like. It's hard to control. The controls are hard right now. And I'm not a really fast-paced guy that loves the fast-paced wrestling matches. Like, if there's a mode or a feature on the options, if you guys seen it, that you can slow down the match, please put in the comments, because I want to see if I could do that. I try my best, but when I do universe mode, it's hard. It's hard to play universe mode because it's going so fast. I know people like fast paced, but I don't like the fast paced. But everything else is very cool, man. The graphics, the entrances, everything is pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But the only thing I have a problem with is that all the new tag teams that are making their debuts, some of them, not all of them, doesn't have their tag team entrance, their motion. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I had to make my own entrances for them because they don't have it on their own. But the rest of the game, I'm pretty happy about. And congrats to 2K22 making a good game. Everybody's starting to like it. Some people are not happy because there's some wrestlers that you took out. But you know what? I don't care how many wrestlers you didn't put in, like The Fiend or any other legends. But some of the legends, just like Ronda Rousey, they're going to be in the DLC. You're going to have some new wrestlers or people that have been in wrestling games years ago, like Stacy Cleaver. She hasn't been on the game for years. Dawn Marie. For years, she hasn't been on the game. And now she's coming back to a video game. That's pretty cool. And I thought Ronda Rousey might not be in this game because she started to be in the WWE too later, because this game was announced like on WrestleMania last year. And she came back in 2022's Royal Rumble next year. 2022, she came back. I thought she would be done. I thought she wouldn't be in the game, but ladies and gentlemen, she's in the DLC pack. That's pretty cool. We got a whole bunch of legends, but ladies and gentlemen, I will be talking about that later. Not right now, not in this video. I'll be ready to talk about it. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some AEW results because a lot of things happened. We got a new faction. We got somebody got kicked out of a faction. And Wardlow explains everything, that he's still contracted to MJF, but he's not going to be his bodyguard. He's not going to have his back anymore. When MJF is going to get beat up, don't call for Wardlow. And he says that he's free. Right? He says he's free. For some reason he is free. I don't know how he's free. I forgot what else he says. I forgot what else he says. But ladies and gentlemen, MJF is that. And then he wants the TNT title. Mr. Wardlow. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a emergency meeting with the AHFO Matt Hardy's brand. They're going to have a voting to kick Matt Hardy out of the dang group. And guess what? Everybody says, you're out. Even the private party. His sons kick him out, and then they start beating him up. They had a brawl, and then Darby Allin and Sting came out. Didn't you have a problem with Matt Hardy? Now you want to help Matt Hardy? Then you beat Matt Hardy in Revolution, and now you want to help him? So that happened. A big brawl happened until the debut of Jeff Hardy came out to save his brother. I thought it would be a bigger debut. I thought it would be more things happening. Not him just having the Hardy Boy song, and then he runs, and then he starts beating up people. I thought he would be coming down from the audience and, oh my God, it's Jeff Hardy. No. He just ran down the ramp and he starts beating up people. Oh, boy. Am I happy? Jeff, you're not the main eventer that you used to be. You're just an old guy. And you're in a stack up roster. And you think WWE was bad because they have these rules, but AEW has more people. They finally put Tony Nese on TV to have a match with Swerve on Rampage. He's going to job out to the new guy. They finally put him on TV. Oh my God, finally. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that happened. The Hardy Boys reunited in a different company. They did it in Impact Wrestling, AEW, and WWE. All three major promotions. Hardy Boys reunited. That's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, and then let's get to the start of the show. We got Chris Jericho coming out, and he wants to say some words to Eddie Kingston, and he wants to apologize that he didn't shake his hand. And then Eddie Kingston came out, he said a whole bunch of words, a lot of words happening, and then, ladies and gentlemen, they shook hands until 2.0 and Daniel Garcia came out, and then a brawl happened. If you guys didn't see, 2.0, when they were attacking Chris Jericho, they weren't kicking, punching like they were doing to Eddie Kingston. They were just choking him out. Like, they're just putting their knee on him. I don't think there was any force on it. And then Santana and Ortiz came out fight those guys off. And then they have one of them on their knees. And then Ortiz gave Chris Jericho the bat. And guess what? Chris Jericho whacked Santana with the bat. He betrayed Santana and Ortiz, and he starts beating up Eddie Kingston with the bat. Jake Hager came out. We thought he's going to close on Chris Jericho, but he attacks Santana and Ortiz. We have a new group. The Inner Circle is broken. What happened to Sammy? Sammy's not part of it anymore? Well, he did say if you guys can't get your stuff straight, he's out of the Inner Circle. I guess he was already out. And now, Inner Circle is over. And now we have a Chris Jericho Society with two... it was a long name, guys. It was a long name. So I'm just going to call it Chris Jericho Society. Jake Hager, Chris Jericho 2.0, and Daniel Garcia is now the new Inner Circle. Now let's get to the matches here. We got Hangman Adam Page defending his AEW World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I see why Dante Martin gets a title shot. Mostly everybody else that had a title shot last night, I don't know why they got a shot. They weren't even on Revolution. Dante Martin and his teammate, his brother, was the last man standing, not last man, the second last man standing, team standing, in the Casino Battle Royal with the Young Bucks. And Dante been doing great things as a singles wrestler. I can see why he's the number one contender to the world title, or Hangman wants to fight this man, wrestle this man. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was Hangman Adam Page, retains the title. He has a lot of respect for Dante. He wants to do it again in the future. Adam Cole came out and he issued a challenge to Hangman next week in a 6-man tag team match. Adam Cole wasn't going to choose the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks didn't want to be in it anyways. But he says he will choose the Red Dragons. And Adam Page did not choose the Dark Order. They thought they were cool. But Hangman chose Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy to team up with him for next week. Both teams are going to have problems here. Will the Young Bucks turn good? We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, FTR just fired Tully Blanchard as their manager because they care. FTR care about their family, and Tully Blanchard just care about championships. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dax just fired Mr. Tully Blanchard. Was it Dax or Scott? I forgot which one it was. But they fired him. Poor guy. We got people getting fired, people getting kicked out. Some guy didn't want to help his guy that he's contracted to. What is going on around here? Then we got Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley will be versing J.D. Drake and Anthony Henry. And the winner of that match was Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley. William Regal was talking. And talking. And talking. So now we know William Regal is the manager of Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley. I think I like him when he was a general manager on NXT because he was less talking. Why were you telling us a story? You're on a show here. I even saw Tony Schiavone check on his watch, see what time it is. I was doing that too on my phone. What time is it? This guy's still talking. Then we got Pac versus Wheeler Utah. The winner of that match was Pac. Then we had Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus the Acclaim for the AEW Tag Team Championships. How did these guys win a shot at the titles? They were like almost like the first people out of the Battle Royals. The winner of that match was Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Then we had Thunder Rosa versus Layla Hirsch for a no contendership. It's called Illuminator. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the help with Red Velvet and I believe Chris Stanlander as well, because Layla was trying to use a weapon. But Thunder Rosa did her finisher and gets the win. And we heard it will be in her hometown and she will be wrestling Britt Baker next week on Dynamite inside a steel cage. Then we have Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara for the TNT title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe Sammy was still injured from what he did at AEW Revolution. But ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he couldn't wrestle a lot more. So he got injured and it looked like he was going to get walked out with medical people. But he says no. Even with his girlfriend, Tay Conti, was helping him to go to the back. But he said, no, I want to wrestle still. He ran back in the ring, so the match continues until Tay Conti was about to help Sammy until some lady, I forgot, Paige Zandt, I think that was what her name is. People might hate me for it. But its American Top Team member came out to attack Tay Conti. And then Sammy was going to check on his girlfriend because he's a gentleman. And then Scorpio Sky did his finisher. 1, 2, 3. And your new TNT champion, Scorpio Sky. And ladies and gentlemen, that Paige girl wasn't done. She attacked Tay Conti in the ring while Tay Conti was laying on her boyfriend, conscious. She signed a AEW contract on the booty of Tay Conti. I don't know why it has to be on the booty. But ladies and gentlemen, now we got 2 signees for AEW. Jeff Hardy and this Paige girl is heading to AEW. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for Impact Wrestling, the first episode of Impact Wrestling after Sacrifice. New champions, and we will see what happens with Eddie Edwards. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye!